Hey everybody, Kenny here, Black Iron Triad. Thanks for coming to this week's video. This week we're going to cover the last couple of weeks of training, which did include a few days where I was a little under the weather and missed some training, but we'll talk about that. I also want to kick off with a short explanation again of how I hook up to Zwift to do my running on the treadmill. I'm still getting a couple of questions about that, so I'll be happy to share once again how I connect to Zwift to do my indoor treadmill workouts. It works out great. Also, later on in the video, I cover a cycling torque workout. I want to get a little bit deeper into the dynamics of this. Normally, people get on their bikes indoor training and they spin and try to hit whatever power they're going for, but a very valuable workout is one where you hit a decent amount of power, but at a very slow cadence. This actually helps with climbing hills and building up your muscular strength outside of your cardio. So you don't breathe a lot, you don't breathe real fast, but you do work your muscles. So we'll get a little into that, as well as a gift I got and the magic of peanut brittle. So let's get into it. This is Kenny E. Thanks for coming. Talk to you soon. Be fearless. Okay, to use Zwift as my indoor running app, I use my iPad, open the application. This is the same Zwift that's used for riding. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't have a riding account anymore, but they allow me to use the running feature for free. And I'm not sure if that's for everybody or for people who've been members for a long time, but I use the running version. So there I am, I'm already logged in. Choose my name. Wait forever. Oh, great. And so Zwift kicks up. Eventually, all right. So here I have it on run. You see there's also the ride option, but I use the run option. And you can see it's already connected to my heart rate monitor as well as my Stride foot pod. Okay, in order to hook it up onto the Assault Fitness Pro treadmill, I have to access the component, the console for the treadmill, turn that on, which has never been easy to do. The Assault Fitness treadmill, I bought this a few years ago, love the treadmill, hate the console. It is not super reliable. I don't use it to track anything really, but I do use it to connect via Bluetooth. I can either connect it to my app or I can connect it to my heart rate monitor. If I'm not mistaken, Bluetooth is a one-in-one combination, so I can't connect multiple Bluetooths to the console, but I need it for the app. I've already got my heart rate being tracked by Zwift, so I don't need it tracked on this Assault Fitness console. But as you can see, as soon as I turned it on, hit this Bluetooth button, it connected to my Zwift app. Assault Runner is right there. So super cool, super convenient, and hit okay. And by the way, I also track my indoor runs on my Garmin. All those components also connect to my Garmin. I'm using ANT on the Garmin, ANT plus communication, not Bluetooth. ANT has the benefit of being able to connect to multiple things at one time. So just a FYI. And anybody, if I'm messing any of that up, please leave a comment. Appreciate it. All right, so I choose my workouts. And if I had a workout today, well, I do, but I did when I initially set this up, but today I don't. But any other time I can go to custom and you see training peaks and I can select that. And if I have a run set up for that day, it will pull the training peaks, and it's actually showing a run I have set up for the next time I run from my training peaks program, from my plan. So again, I've connected all these apps together, Garmin, Strava, Training Peaks, all to talk to each other, and so that I can seamlessly work between apps and record data, as well as mentioned, I will recording this run on my watch as well. I'll have two sources of data. And if you've trained enough, you know that sometimes the tech drops out or lets us down. It's nice to have a backup of the data and to be able to use that to record your workout. So I can choose the workout to start run. It usually gives me a choice of where I want to run in the Zwift world. I like running in McCurry Rooftop Rendezvous. That's a really cool one. Lots of lights and stuff. It's really positively distracting. So it'll load that up, and there you go. And then I start running. Records tracks my speed according to the treadmill. I did have to make an adjustment on my Garmin with the stride because my understanding, what I found out is that on a curved treadmill, which is what I run on, it's not a one-for-one mileage track. I don't want to try to figure out the technical details on this particular video, but suffice it to say, I have to make an adjustment, and it does allow for that on my Garmin for my stride pod to match the mileage that the treadmill is tracking. All right. When I go outside, I use GPS, so it's not a big deal. But indoor, you should be sensitive and make sure that sensitive to the fact that your watch or your foot pod may not be tracking the same as the treadmill. My partner in crime says that her watch, her Samsung watch, tracks pretty closely, and I'm thinking it may be using her stride length as the monitor, and that doesn't vary between indoor and outdoor. All right, so that's how I set up Zwift to record my runs, and that'll do it. Hey everybody, Kenny E here. Been a minute. I was under the weather for a few days here and had to take a break from my training, which again is not my favorite thing to do, because I'm very serious about trying to perform at my races. And I know that the training, especially this early training, where you're really putting in the work and your body has time to acclimate to it, this is the best training time for you. So I don't like missing it, but training when you're under the weather, when you're sick, also not advisable. Just gonna stretch out your illness, and didn't want to do that. So, but I got a surprise in the mail today. My old boss from a couple of jobs back hooked me up. She's seen some of my videos on Instagram, I guess. I'm assuming, I don't know. But she sent me some C's Candies peanut brittle. And you want to talk about a good carb with a little bit of protein mix for getting your race on and motivating you. This will do it. This came in the mail today. I want to thank you, Miss Nicole, for hooking me up. You know where my heart is, and telling you guys, if you got bosses in your past who are still sending you gifts and checking in on you 3, 4, 5 years after you finish working with them and for them, that was a good boss, no doubt. So thank you, Miss Nicole. And my partner in crime thanks you too. She's all over it. Anyway, we're gonna get this in. We got a speed workout run today. Hopefully I can get it all in given the time I took off. It's pretty intense. We've got 9 reps of threshold at 2 minutes, I think, a piece after a 15-minute warm-up. And I think that's a minute in between. So we're gonna do what we can today and get the body back into it. But I really only took off, it feels like I've been off for a century. It feels like I haven't worked out forever, but it's been less than a week that I took a pause. And my last workout was really good. I had a great swim a little less than a week ago, and feeling pretty good today. So without further ado, let's get this in. And also thanks to everybody who's been commenting on the videos and sending notes and what have you. It means a lot, and it helps me to create new content for the page. Joe, shout out to you on the winter training. And then I've actually had a couple people call me about my fasting. This is great stuff. I love it. I love hearing from you guys, and I love talking to you. So, but I am going to shut up now and get this run in. This is Kenny E signing off. Be fearless. On the ground, you should make it on the ground, you should make it pop. On the ground, you should make it pop. On the ground, you should make it pop. On the ground, you should make it on the ground, you should make it on the ground, you should make it pop. That'll do it, folks. We got all 9 reps in. Definitely felt it. Consistency is key. All right, this is Kenny signing off for now. Remember, be fearless. This week I thought I'd spend some time explaining the torque workout that I do on the bike. The idea behind this workout is to build leg strength as opposed to cardio. Reminder, power on the bike is a function of the torque you're putting on the pedals and the spin. I'll put the equation here up on the screen in a second. In this workout, there are 3 intervals of hard work. All the intervals are asking for the same power, which in my case is 245 watts, or about 87% of my FTP. The first interval asks for a cadence of 60 RPMs, well below my normal cadence, and maintaining at 245 watts. You'll see that the torque number goes up to about 38 Newton meters. You'll have to look up Newton meters, what that exactly means. It's complicated. In the second interval, the workout asked me to raise my cadence up to 70 RPM. You'll see the torque number drops down a bit, meaning it's easier to push the pedals, but I'm spinning faster. In the third interval, the workout asked that I increase my cadence even more to 80 RPM, and then the torque number drops down to about 30 nanometers when I hit that 245 watt mark. So the whole idea is to give you a sense, first of all, to build up muscle strength, obviously, but also to give you a sense of what it feels like to spin at higher powers. You can see here in my cool down, the torque has dropped all the way down to 16 Newton meters. Of course, I'm only pushing 160 watts. But besides being a great workout and strength builder, this helps give cyclists an idea of where their sweet spot is. Well, folks, that'll do it for today on the bike. Got in the whole workout. It was, I always underestimate how hard this workout can be. Oh boy, that's gonna be it for today. on the bike. I need about 3 hours rest before I go hit the swim. It's Kenny signing off with Black Iron Try. Be fearless. Hey everybody, Kenny E here, heading to another swim. I feel like I'm in my swim uniform. I have on this blue Ironman sweatshirt. It's cold out here today, y'all. I need it. Definitely cover up. But I really, this is my go-to for swimming, and I wear it, 30 minutes a day. That's my round trip to and from the pool twice a week for the swim. So it doesn't get a ton of wear, but it's a great sweatshirt and holds up well. We're gonna get in about 2,800 yards a day, hopefully. Focused on that. Get some long sets in, and get this in for the second workout of the day. Anyway, we'll go ahead and kick this off. It's Kenny E signing off for now. Chat with you after the swim. Be fearless. Hey, it's Kenny E, Black Iron Try. Just finished up a shorter than anticipated swim. I think I had 2,800 on the docket today, but was all speed work. And it's my second workout of the day, so I expected to be a little tired, but I was really exhausted. Decided not to make that an excuse. And about, I'd say maybe 60, 65%, 70% through the workout, my legs started cramping up like crazy, both of them. Now, my earlier workout was a ride. It was a torque ride, which is a muscular ride. It's like lifting weights on the bike, high power, low cadence. But I've done this workout set before, doing the torque workout in the morning and going and getting my swim in, along with a lifting session in the afternoon. And I've never had a cramping problem like this. So something else, maybe it was just fatigue coming off the illness, or it was, or I didn't have enough fluids and sodium, electrolytes in me. That's usually been my issue with cramping. At any rate, I couldn't quite get the whole workout in. Legs just hurt. I even went to just doing pulls so I wouldn't have to use my legs at all. And even then, it got worse. They were cramping. I could not keep my legs afloat. The pain was just a little too much to fight through. So I cut it short. I'm gonna go and put my legs up and get some more electrolytes in me, what have you, get some fuel, some rest, and maybe do a light 15, 20 minute strength workout this evening, upper body, not legs. Anyway, this is Kenny E signing off for now. And remind you that it's okay to work out if you're a little tired and you still want to get it in, but listen to your body. Working through pain, working through injuries, that's a good way to keep things painful long term. So be smart and be fearless. Well, folks, that'll do it for the bike. We got in 2 hours and 25 minutes and a couple of really good hard intervals in there. I'll take that every time. But we're not done. It's brick day, y'all. This feels early to be doing bricks, but I guess it's 18 weeks? That goes by really fast. So let me switch shoes here and hop on the tread for a short jog. Whew.
Touchdown, I take a loss, get it back 8. I'm in the gym putting numbers up. You're never there, you got bad traits. Never excuses or cover ups. Learn from the losses and bad breaks. Green light list.
Hey everybody, Kenny E here, Black Iron Tri. And we're on the last big workout of the week. A long run, longish. We're shooting for 90 minutes today. And the focus today is going to be keeping it into the zone 1, zone 2 range, keeping my breathing under control, my heart rate down, and getting through this run without worrying about speed so much as building up endurance. So the latest convention, or one of the conventions I've been hearing it for years, but I'm only recently started really paying attention to it, is that on these runs you should be able to talk in full sentences. There is a lady on Instagram, older lady who's a runner, and she gives lots of great advice on running and how to get out there and move, and not to be so hard on yourself if you're not the fastest person in the world. She's funny too. She tells a lot of funny jokes. I will put her name and her handle here on my video. But the idea is, you know, if you're out there running and you're trying to get a zone 1, zone 2 run in, you shouldn't be breathing hard. You shouldn't have to talk like this. That's her example, the lady I was just talking about. She's fantastic. So that's going to be my focus today. Getting my cadence in the 170 to 180 range, keeping my breathing measured. I'll probably be talking to myself a little bit just to see if I can talk in some sentences and get this all in. Honest about it, I'm walking right now. My heart rate's at 100 beats per minute. That's a little lower than my zone 2, but this is zone 1, zone 2. But with a resting heart rate in the low 50s, 100 is twice my resting heart rate. So it's up there a little bit, and I'm able to talk. So there could be an argument that maybe this is my zone 1 speed. But I'll do a little jogging, we'll see what happens. And like I said, focusing on cadence and on keeping the heart rate and breathing manageable. All right, 90-minute target. Let's get it started. It's Kenny signing off for now. I'll check in after the run.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10.
All right, man. We got in all at 90. Ooh, nice pace. That pace felt good. If I had a complaint, my legs are tender. No cramping, not out of breath. I did employ my run a mile, walk a minute. That ends up being run 0.93 miles and walk 0.07, because I do it on every mile. Worked out perfectly. I got it. Once I get the legs strong enough, get some lifting in, should be a lot more fun. But happy I got it in, got it done, kept the right pace, right where I'm supposed to be. So good run, definitely. Way to end the week. I am supposed to get a little strength training in, but that's 20 minutes. Not a big deal. A couple push-ups and some squats, basically. All right, folks, that's gonna do it. Another week in the books. As always, I appreciate you watching. And if you like what you see, I encourage you to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Just a reminder, subscribing to a channel is totally free. It's not the same as joining. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Help me grow the channel so I can continue to bring you this content. Though I'm enjoying it, love doing the work. The content takes a little bit more work. You guys are worth it though. It's been great so far. Appreciate you. Appreciate those who holler and reach out and leave comments. And I look forward to seeing you guys again on the next video, as well as seeing you in May at Ironman 70.3 Gulf Coast down in Panama City Beach, Florida. And then the following weekend at Ironman 70.3 in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Be fearless.
Giving you up, no, no, I ain't giving you up. Get over trouble. Giving you up, no, no.